So we were doing problems on triple integration, and evaluation of triple integral depends on the kind of region, whether it is a cubadical region or non-cubadical region. For a cubadical region, all the limits are constants, whereas for a non-cubadical region, at least one limit will be variable. And I have explained the procedure of finding the limits of integration for a given order of integration for a triple integral. For double integral, we can evaluate in two different orders of integration in Cartesian form. Whereas for a triple integral, we can evaluate the triple integral in Cartesian form in 6 different orders of integration, like dz, dy, dx, dx, dy, dz, and so on. Okay. And if you are asked to find out the volume, then you will take integrand f equal to 1. Triple integration 1 gives the volume. Okay. Otherwise, if the function is given, you take the function and evaluate the integral by suitably writing the limits. Remember, finding the limits does not depending on the integrand f. Whatever the function f of x, y, z, that is not going to affect the limits of integration. Limits of integration is going to be depending on only on the region of integration on which you want to integrate. Okay. So we'll do some more problems in today's class. Okay. So meanwhile, you take some simple problems initially, then we'll go to some more problems where the drawing is required. Okay. So all of you note down this problem. Evaluate the triple integral. Evaluate this is the problem number. This is problem number 3. Yeah? Problem number 3. Evaluate 0 to 2, 1 to z, 1 to z, 0 to yz, 0 to yz, xyz, xyz, dx dy dz, dx dy dz. So when some integral is given like this, first make sure that whether the given order of integration is correctly written or not. Why? Because x limits must be in terms of y and z. These are the x limits. Are they in terms of y and z? Yes. And y limits must be in terms of z. These are y limits. So y limit is in terms of z. Last limit are constants. So this is fine. So when the limits are given, no need to draw the figure. Directly you can evaluate the integral by treating by integrating with respect to one variable by treating remaining variables as constants. So how do you integrate this 1 to z? So now you want to integrate with respect to x. Therefore, which variables are to be treated as constants? Y and z. So when I keep y and z as it is, integration of x is x square by 2 with the limits from 0 to yz, dy dz, and always bring this constant outside the integral so that I can write it as 1 by 2 times 0 to 2, 1 to z. Substitute upper limit and lower limit. That means what? Yz whole square minus 0 square. Dy dz. Constant is taken outside. So now, so this is 1 by 2 times 0 to 2, 1 to z. Okay. Z square, y square, dy dz. So when you are integrating with respect to y, z to be treated as constant. So this is 1 by 2 times 0 to 2. Z square is constant. Y square integration is y cube by 3 with the limits from 1 to z. dz. Now upper limit minus lower limit. Bring this constant outside. 1 by 2 into 1 by 3, 1 by 6. Or let me write like this: 1 by 2 into 1 by 3, 0 to 2, z square into z cube minus 1 dz. Now simplify and integrate. So this is 1 by 6, 0 to 2, z power 5 minus z square dz. So this integration is 1 by 6 times z power 6 by 6 minus z power 4 by 4 with the limits from 0 to 2. Now substitute the limits and simplify. 1 by 6 times 2 power 6 by 6 minus 2 power 4 by 4 and tell me the simplified value.
Sir, z cube, sir.
Is that z cube? Correct. So it has to be z cube by 3. Z square integration is z cube. So 2 cube by 3. Tell me the answer now. What's the answer?
Sir, there's a mistake, I guess.
There is a mistake again. Tell me where it is.
You didn't multiply
You
with
forgot
YZ.
YZ.
Where?
After squaring, you substituted the limits, no, sir? YZ whole square into YZ.
Hmm. That means here YZ is missing,
No,
no?
yes, sir.
Am I right?
Yes, sir.
YZ. Then it will be y cube z cube, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Correct. Then why you didn't alert me that time itself? Hmm? Then so this is then it will be 1 by 4, right? So z power 4.
It will be Z cube only.
This is z cube only. Correct. This is z cube only. And this will be z power 4 minus 1. Then this is 1 by 8. Then this will be z power 7 minus z cube. Then this will be 1 by 8, z power 8 by 8 minus z power 4 by 4. 2 power 8 by 2, 2 power 8 by 8, 8, 2 power 4 by 4. Answer is 4. Now what is the answer?
Seven by
7 by
2.
correct. 7 by 2. Okay. So problem number 4. Integral 1 to 2 y dy. It is written like this. Okay. Integral 1 to 2 y dy. Integral y to y square dx 0 to log x e power z dz. How do we write this in triple integrals? Can you tell me? Is it not y e power z dz dx d 1 to 2 y to y square 0 to log x? Okay. Z limit must be in terms of x and y, in terms of x. X limits must be in terms of x. X limits are in terms of x. Y limits are constant. Is that okay? Now integrate this. When you are integrating with respect to z, y to be treated as constant. So what is this? 1 to 2 y to y square by integration of e power z is e power z itself. The limits from 0 to log x dx dy. So what is upper limit? What is lower limit? E power log x minus e power 0 dx dy. What is e power log x?
X.
X.
X minus 1 dx dy. Because you are integrating with respect to x now, you can treat y as constant and still integrate as it is without multiplying. So y into x integration is x square by 2 minus 1 integration is x from y to y square d. So this is 1 to 2 y into y square by 2 minus y d equal to 1 to 2 1 by 2 y cube minus y square d. So this is what y cube integration is y power 4 by 4 minus y cube by 3, the limits from 1 to 2. So this is 1 by 8 times 2 power 4 minus 1 by 3 times 2 cube minus lower limit is 1 by 8 minus 1 by 3. Can you simplify the answer?
Minus 11 by 24, sir.
Any other answer?
Minus 11 by
Substitute
24.
limits.
Minus 11 by
24.
all of you got the same value?
Sir, we didn't substitute limits.
Where? I didn't substitute the limit.
Sir, y square value in x square by 2 minus x.
think again here I did not substitute the limits properly. Am I right? The entire thing went wrong. Please alert me when I am doing mistake. So what is upper limit? What is lower limit? Y square I have to substitute in place of x. I think I did a mistake. Y square I have to substitute in place of x minus y I have to substitute in place of, so upper limit minus lower limit. So upper limit give a bracket minus give a bracket for the lower limit and then differentiate integrate with respect to y. That means when I substitute y square in place of x, that is y power 4 by 2 minus y square, and next minus y square by 2 minus y. I think this is correct. Am I right? So this is y into y power 4 by 2 minus y square minus y square by 2 plus y d. So this is 1 to 2 y into 1 by 2 y power 4 minus 3 by 2 y square plus y dy. So this is 1 to 2 1 by 2 y power 5 minus 3 by 2 y cube plus y square dy. Is it right now? So 1 by 2 y power 6 by 6 minus 3 by 2 y power 4 by 4 plus y cube by 3 with the limits from 1 to 2. So this is 1 by 12 2 power 6 minus 3 by 8 2 power 4 plus 1 by 3 2 cube minus 1 by 12 minus 3 by 2 plus 1 by 3. Hope this is correct. What is the simplified value?
47 by 20.
Any other answer? What's your answer? There is a mistake here. This is 2 power.
What is 7 by 25?
Okay, take your own time and tell me the answer. Because there is a book answer, but I have corrected that answer with the pen, because in the earlier years I think Your seniors or super seniors, I think, gave a different answer. I noted that value. That value is not matching with the value that you are telling now. Okay, so hope please recheck this integration once again and tell me this value correctly. And note down these two homework problems. How do you integrate e power x plus y plus z? Can you tell me? Look at this problem, homework problem. How do you integrate e power x plus y plus z with respect to z? How do you rewrite this function?
E power x into e power y into e power z.
Okay, you write e power x into e power y into e power z. You are integrating with respect to z means e power x and e power y will be treated as constant. You just integrate e power z and substitute the limits in place of e power z. Will you do that? Okay, so complete these two homework problems. Okay, so if anyone has the answer for this, let me know now. Shall I proceed?
53/12.
I don't know. Still, it is not matching. At least two of you should get the same answer. No, if it is not matching with my answer, so far no two answers are same. Okay, take the next problem. It's only an algebraic simplification. After doing all this hard work, you should not do any mistake in simple algebra. Problem number 5. Evaluate. Evaluate triple integral x square y z x square y. Sorry, can not working. X square yz. Evaluate x square yz dx dy dz dx dy dz over the domain D, where D is the volume, where the region D, is bounded by the bounded by the surface, x square plus y square equal to 9, z equal to 0 to z equal to 0, z equal to 2. Okay. Okay, all of you noted this problem? Okay. All of you, please listen. It is not necessary to evaluate the integral in the given order of integration. First, we will draw the region of integration. Then, by observing that, depending on our convenience, we will change the, we will write down the suitable order and write down the limits of integration for that order. Is that okay? Now tell me, what are these three equations represents? What is z equal to 0 represents? XY plane. What is z equal to 2 plane represents? Plane parallel to XY plane at a distance of 2 units. Am I right? Now, what is x square plus y square equal to 9 represents?
Circle
Can you
in
please?
radius.
See, 2D, 3D. What is x equal to 0 represents in two-dimensional case? Y axis. What is x equal to 0 represents in three-dimensional?
YZ plane.
YZ plane axis. What is x square plus y square equal to 9 represents in 2D?
Circle.
Circle. Then what is this x square plus y square equal to 9 represents in 3D?
Circular plane.
Is there any restriction on z in this equation? Where is the circle? There is no mention of z. That means z can vary from minus infinity. It is one circle, another circle, another circle, another circle, another circle. So what does it represent? The locus of all these circles.
Cylinder.
Cylinder. When you join all these lines, that becomes a plane. Line becoming a plane. When you join all these circles, circle becomes a cylinder. Is this point clear to all of you? Okay. So you have to be clear on this equation corresponding to which dimension, 2-dimensional or 3-dimension. Okay. So you are asked to evaluate this integral over a cylindrical region. Is it infinite cylinder or finite cylinder? This is a cylinder, you realize it. Is this infinite cylinder or finite cylinder?
Finite cylinder.
What is the height of that cylinder?
2.
2. Because it is base is starting from 0, reaching to 2. Is that okay? So this is a cylinder. Of height 2. Of height 2 units. Correct. Do you understand? And top is z equal to 2 plane. Bottom is z equal to 0 plane. So top and bottom are bounded by two circular discs. Okay. So this is z equal to 2 and this is z equal to 0 and this is x square plus y square equal to 9. Is that clear? And you are asked to evaluate. You are asked to evaluate. Here is my this integral over this cylindrical region. Okay. You are asked to evaluate this over the cylindrical region. Cylindrical region is something like this. See, solid kind of region. Okay. Now tell me what to do. Shall we take the order dx dy dz, or shall we take other order?
dz dx dy.
Right. dz. So you are asking me to take x square yz dz dy dx, right? So in this case, I have to take the projection on xy plane. I will take the projection on xy plane. What is the projection of cylinder on xy plane? What is the projection of cylindrical region? What is the projection of cylindrical region? Never say circle. Is this circle shaded area?
Circular region.
Always say circular region, circular disc, which is different from circle. Is that okay? So start. So then what you have to do? How do I find out z limits? For z limits, I have to draw a line parallel to y-axis, right? Sorry, for z limits, I have to draw a line parallel to z-axis. Okay. So let me write over d first. Then I will write down this. Okay. So let this region be called as rxy. Let this region be called as rx. At present, I am not going to write down limits of integration for these two integrals. I am interested to write down only the limits of integration for z dz dy dx. For z limits, I have to draw a line parallel to z-axis. Start from the projection, draw a ray which is passing through the region. Identify the values of z when it is entering through the region, leaving through the region. Where it is entering, it is always entering through lower circular disc. It is always leaving through upper circular disc. Do you agree? Entering through z equal to 0, leaving through z equal to 2. Entering through z equal to 0, leaving through z equal to 2. When you draw a line parallel to z axis. Is that fine? So here, this is going to be z equal to 0 to z equal to 2. Then you evaluate this integral and get double integral. Is that fine? Is this clear to you? Is this point clear to you, all of you? Shall I proceed? Shall I proceed or not?
Yes, sir.
Right. So this is a simple integration. Double integral rxy x square by 2 we treated as constant. Z integral is z square by 2 with the limits from 0 to 2 dy dz. Okay. So this is upper limit minus lower limit. Do it carefully. So x square y. What is upper limit? 4 by 2 means what? 2 minus lower limit is 0 dy dz. Bring this constant outside. 2 times double integral x square y dy dz. So I think there is a mistake again.
dy dx.
Dy dx. dz dy dx. dz dy dx. dz dy dx. dz dy dx. dx dx. Okay. So this is dx. Where you have to write down the limits of integration or rxy. Where is rxy? rxy. Now I shall draw the two-dimensional view of this rx. Okay. So this is rxy. This is rxy. X-axis, y-axis, and radius is 3. Okay. So this is x square plus y square equal to 9. rxy. Okay. Now tell me, how do you evaluate this integral over this circular region? Any idea? What are the limits of integration for this? What are the limits of integration for this? If I want y limits, I have to draw a line parallel to y axis. Draw a line parallel to y axis. It is entering through circle. It is entering through circle, leaving through circle. Wherever you draw a line parallel to y axis, it is entering through circle, leaving through circle. Then what are the limits? What is y value when it is entering through circle? Circle equation is here. And what is y? Plus or minus root of 9 minus x square. Will you take plus or minus when it is entering? Minus, because when the line is entering, wherever it is entering, that is either through entering through third quadrant or fourth quadrant. In third quadrant and fourth quadrant, y is negative. Okay, so y is going to be minus root 9 minus x square to y equal to, now when it is leaving, either it is leaving through first quadrant or second quadrant, so it is plus root 9 minus x square. And what are minimum and maximum values of x? What are the lines bounding this entire circle? Which lines are bounding this entire circular region?
X equal to 3 and x minus
What is the low? You have to tell from minimum value to maximum value. What is minimum value? Minus 3 to x equal to 3. Is this clear? Okay. So either you evaluate this integral in Cartesian form. Okay. And I think you can do it in Cartesian form easily, no? Because y is there, when you integrate y square, root will go. Or you can convert into polar form. If you want to convert into polar form, what is this? Can you tell me? X is nothing but r cos theta whole square. Y is r sin theta. And what is dy is r dr d theta. What is r? R varies from 0 to radius. It is leaving through, when you draw a line from origin, it is leaving through circle. R square equal to 3 means what? R equal to 3. It is leaving through 3. And you are integrating over a complete region. That means theta varying from 0 to 2 pi. Is that clear? Either you convert into, I said whenever one of the boundaries is a circle or circular arc, you better convert into polar coordinates. So you convert like this and simplify and find the integration. But here the advantage is y is there. I think what would be the answer? I think no need to do anything also. See, this is an odd function from minus to plus. Odd function from minus to plus will be what? 0 only, no? Minus 3 to 3 x square into 0. Or you can see y square by 2 from minus root of 9 minus x square to plus root of 9 minus x square. Dx means you will get 0 only. So 2 times minus 3 to 3 x square into 0 dx. Answer is 0. So even if you evaluate the integral in this manner, you will get 0 only. Is it okay? So in this case, I think direct evaluation is very easy because of the presence of odd function from minus to plus. Now, do you understand this problem? So, though the order is dx, dy, dz, we have integrated in dz, dy, dx order because we would like to see the projection as a circular disk. Okay. Now suppose if you want to integrate in dx, dy, dz only, then how do you integrate? Where you have to take the projection for this? We want to integrate in this order itself. Then where is the projection? It will be on yz. Then you have to draw a line parallel to x-axis. Then it will enter through cylinder, leaving through cylinder. That may be a bit difficult thing to do. Okay, because under roots will come. Shall I proceed? Anyone did homework problems which I gave yesterday? Can you tell me the answers for them? See, if you don't practice, tell me. Anyone did? Triplet what is the answer for this? 1/6 ABC cubic cubes. 1/6 ABC cubic cubes. What about this? Anyone did this? X equal to 0, y equal to 0, z equal to 0. Note down the answer. It should be 1/720, and this is an important problem. Try to do this problem. Answer is 1/720. Shall I proceed? So I'll just take one more problem. Compute the volume find volume of the region bounded by find the volume of the region. Find volume and volume of the region. Okay. Bounded region which is above the circle. Which is above the circle. X square plus y square equal to 1 in xy plane, and below the plane x plus y plus z equal to 3. X plus y plus z equal to 3. You are asked to find out the volume of the region above the circle, the region which is exactly standing above the circle, and below the plane x plus y plus z equal to 3. So you need to visualize the region, then only you will be able to find out. Okay, let us try to draw the figure. What is this x square plus y square equal to 1 represents 3-dimensionally? As we discussed earlier, what is this represents? If you take this equation alone, that represents a
Cylindrical.
cylinder of radius 1, right? And you are asked to find out the volume, okay, which is above the circle. That means you are asked to find out the volume which is bounded by the cylinder, not exactly cylinder. Okay, because it is a top portion is cut off by the plane. It is an inclined plane. It is inclined plane. It is see x plus y plus z equal to 3. It is not z equal to 2. Z equal to 2 is a plane parallel to xy plane. So it is if you have a cylinder, it will cut parallelly. Okay, then you will get a finite cylinder where top and bottom are cylindrical tops. Whereas you have a cylinder, and the plane is cutting like this. The plane is cutting like this. Okay, so bottom portion will be cylindrical circular region only. But wait. But the top portion will be cut off by the plane like this. Okay. So this is 3. This point is 3, and this radius is 1, 2, 3. These intercepts are at x intercept, y intercept, and z intercepts are at 3, 3, 3. Okay. So this is 1, 2, 3. So this is x-axis, y-axis, z-axis. Like this. So under the plane, okay, under the plane and above this this one, right? Where is that? See this part. Okay. So this is cylindrical region. Okay, it is cut off by the plane x plus y plus z equal to 3. So this is this plane is intersecting at this point. This plane will intersect the y-axis at this point. This plane will intersect x-axis at this point. Okay. Do you see this kind of solid బయట చూసారా ఎప్పుడైనా ఎక్కడైనా? Did you notice sugar cane టాప్ ఎలా ఉంటుంది? ఇలా కట్ చేస్తాం, పైన పోర్షన్ ఇలాగే ఉంటుంది. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
So this top portion is nothing but this is top portion is cut off by the plane. This is actually x plus y plus z. Okay, and this lateral part is x square plus y square equal to 1. Okay, So you have to find out the volume of this region. You have to find the volume of this region. Looks like a cylindrical region, but it is not exactly cylinder because the top portion is not parallel to xy plane. Is that okay? Now tell me how to find out volume of this region. Volume, what is the volume formula? And this is x-intercept is 3, y-intercept is at 3, z-intercept is also 3. Volume formula is triple integral 1 dz dy dx over the domain D. Call this domain as D. Now shall we take, choose this order dz dy dx again? Okay. So if that is the case, what are so let me call this projection as rxy. Okay. Again, I will call this as rxy. I will write these limits later. I am interested to write down z limits only first. For z limits, what I have to do? I have to draw a line parallel to z axis. I have to draw a line parallel to z axis. So where it is entering and where it is leaving? It is entering from xy plane, but it is leaving through this inclined plane. Okay, so it is leaving through this inclined plane. See. Okay, so what are z values? Can you tell me? Z equal to 0 to when it is leaving through the plane, what is z value? That's it. 3 minus x minus y. Now integrate 1 with respect to z. This is rxy. Okay. So this is integration of 1 is z from 0 to 1 3 minus x minus y. X minus y dy dx. Now this is what? Double integral over rxy 3 minus x minus y dy dx. Now shall I separate these integrals? Shall I write it as 3 dy dx minus of x plus y dy dx? Shall I write like this? What is the advantage in writing like this? Whenever you see a constant, better bring that constant, separate that constant integral. Why? Because 3 times, what is double integral 1 represents? Take these 3 outside.
Area.
What is area? What is the area? Area of the region of integration. What is your region of integration? Region of integration is a circular region of radius 1. Do you agree? So what is the area of the circle? And the radius is 1. Pi times 1 square, pi r square. Do you agree? Because it is a circular region and this is x plus y, shall I convert into polar coordinates? Shall I convert into polar coordinates? What is x? R cos theta. What is y? R sin theta. What is dy dx? R dr d theta. Do you agree? What are R limits? For R limits, you have to draw a ray starting from origin, which is passing through the region. See where it is entering and leaving. Starting from initial point, leaving through the circle. On circle, what is radius value? So R varies from 0 to 1. And you are integrating over the complete circle. For a complete circle, what are theta values? Tell me. 0 to 2 pi. 0 to 2 pi. Okay? That's it. So this is 3 pi minus 0 to 2 pi. Now can I take this r common? If I take r common, this is sin theta plus cos theta is constant. Okay? R square, r into r is r square. Okay? R square dr d theta. I have to put one more integral here, 0 to 1. Okay? So this is 3 pi minus 0 to 2 pi. Sin theta plus cos theta is constant. Integration of r square is r cube by 3 from 0 to 1 d theta. Upper limit is 1 by 3, lower limit is 0. So 1 by 3 brings it outside. 0 to 2 pi sin theta plus cos theta. What is integration of sin theta plus cos theta? Integration of sin theta is minus cos theta. Integration of cos theta is sin theta from the limits from 0 to 2 pi. Give a bracket for the upper limit, give a bracket for the lower limit. Upper limit minus cos 2 pi. 1 cos 2 pi is 1 plus sin 2 pi is 0 minus cos 0 is 1, so minus 1, sin 0 is 0. So what is the answer? This is minus 1 plus 1, 0. Answer is 3 pi cubic units. Am I right? Any mistake I did? ठीक है? Please tell. Is it fine? Did you copy? Hope there is no mistake in this calculation. Okay. So that is how we will be computing this volume. Okay. So in tomorrow's class, we'll see some more problems on triple integrals. With that, your syllabus will be over. So try to complete the homework problems.